It's your friend, Grandpa Ken. Welcome to our first live. I'm so excited. Thank you, kiddos. Thanks, everybody. You guys are great. Listen, I want to start out by saying thanks to a few people that have really helped me. One of them is a girl named Kara Kosner, who is the head of the Wellness for Children project. And some of the techniques I use to help get everybody's attention and get them listening is from her. So if you get a chance, go to the Wellness for Children project. Any of the kids on the spectrum whatsoever, it's a good resource. So please just enjoy it. Look at it. It's fun. She got a lot of neat stories and neat stuff. Okay. Thank you for being here. Now, there's a few rules I got to set up here for everybody. Just so you know, when hear that music? When that music hits, that means it's book change time, or I hope it doesn't shock everybody, but costume change. So, I'm now in my pajamas, my night hat, right? I'm comfy. Is everybody comfy? Okay, get in that nice, soft, comfy place and take in a deep breath and blow it out. That's to relax you. And then get your eyes going up in the top of your head so that you can see the things we talk about from the books. And have fun, because that's what it's all about. So, okay, everybody close your eyes, okay? I got to do a wardrobe change, okay? Ta-da! Wardrobe change! Because we're going to do, look at it. See, part of my fun, guys, is I like hats and costumes and stuff. This is good night, construction site. I wouldn't go on a construction site without wearing my hard hat. You could get hurt. You gotta always be safe, kiddos. That's the most important. This is on the New York bestsellers list, so I'm really excited to read it. It's just one of those books. Is everybody ready? Let's start. And here it goes. Bedtime Stories with Grandpa Ken. Oh yeah, by the way, we're going to do bedtime stories on September 13th, and on Sunday the 14th, we're going to do Disney books in the morning. I'll keep you all posted, let you know when we're going to do that. So,
you got some highs from
oh, you guys are ready?
yeah, you got a few highs here.
Hi, everybody that's giving me, oh, that's so sweet, you guys. I do appreciate you coming. Okay, let's get to reading. Know that I got Emmy, my director over there. She's going to do the comments and the moderating, so fire away anything you want. Okay, here we go. Good night, construction site. All right. Down in the big construction site, the tough trucks work with all their might to build a building, make a road, or to get the job done load by load. Well, kiddos, have you ever been at a construction site? Oh, I used to go a lot. I liked it. There was always something going on, people hustling and bustling. The sun is set. Ooh, my favorite time. The work is done. It's time for trucks to end their fun. See? Trucks have fun too. So one by one, they'll all go to bed, to yours and rest their sleepy heads. They wake up to another day of rough and tough construction play. See, kiddos, look at it. Need the sunset? Yep, you know they gotta start shutting down, don't they? Yep. Working hard to help his team, crane truck raises one last beam. Reaching, stretching, like lifting high. Oh, he swings the beam into the sky. He'll set it down right on his mark. I knew a guy once, he could put an egg with his crane without breaking it from 100 feet up in the air. He was good. Then off to bed, because you know what? It's almost dark. See? See those cranes? How could we build big houses or big buildings, kiddos, without those cranes? What do you think? Yeah. He slowly folds his broom back in, and there, with one last sleepy grin, he tucks himself in nice and tight, then cuddles up and says, "Good night." Shh. Good night, crane truck. Good night. See? Huh? See his eyes? He's closing them. Yep. Yep. Yep, he is. Oh, this one is one of my favorites. Spinning, churning all day long, the cement mixer sings his whirling song. Now, he's weary and maybe even a little dizzy from all the turning and turning around. From the fun that keeps him busy, though. With one last spin, he pours the load. He's ready to leave the road. Huh? Look at that. He's back out. Huh? What do you think, kiddos? See, it's all about what you think in life. You just gotta listen to other people all the time, like me. But you know what? You gotta think with your own brain. He takes a bath. Ooh, everybody likes a bath. He gets shiny and bright and pulls up the chute and turns off the light. And he cuts off his engine. He slows down his drum and dreams sweet dreams of twirly fun. Shh. Good night, cement mixer. Good night. Did you ever think about a cement mixer really getting and being a person and everything, where they just go through a good night process? I didn't until I read this book, and it's a good one, you kiddos. Dump truck loves to work and haul. He carries loads both big and small. He moves the dirt from place to place and dumps it with a happy face. See, it's about what you do and what is fun. That's what makes a good living. One final load spills on the heap. Grunt. Now dump truck's tired and wants to sleep. Well, I guess if you took load after load of dump truck stuff, you would be tired too, wouldn't you, kiddos? He lowers his bed, locks his gate, rests his wheels are getting late. He dims his lights, then shuts his doors, and soon his engine begins to snore. Shh. Good night, dump truck. Good night. Huh? See, now it's getting dark, isn't it, kiddos? Yeah. It's fun. That's why you read books. You get to pretend, and you can look up in your mind's eye, and you can see it getting dark. Pushing with his mighty blade, bulldozer works to smooth the grade. He clears the way to level the ground and fills the air with thunderous sound. And no one's as tough or strong as he. But now, he's sleepy. Oh, he's been working all day, huh? See? He's a big one, isn't he? See that smoke? Oh, no. We try to have clean air. Don't do that. He puffs some smoke, see, I told you, out of his stack, turns off his engine, and stops his track. He crawls into his soft dirt bed and dreams of busy days ahead. Shh. Good night, bulldozer. Hi, Ms. Mortician. I see you there. Thank you. Good night, bulldozer. Good night.
She's going to get us to 50 roses. Oh, we hit the goal.
All right. I just hit the goal, so when I'm done with this book, I gotta sing a song, or not sing it, play a song, and I'm going to read a book and have more fun. Anyways, the bulldozer's asleep. Yeah, onward we go, kiddos, and older kiddos like me. Scooping gravel, dirt, and sand, excavator shapes the land. He digs and lifts throughout the day. It's tough. But now it's time to end his play. See, he thinks it's play too, kiddos. A few more holes to dig, and soon he'll roll to bed beneath the mountain. See it? Look at all the holes he dug. Wouldn't that be fun, kiddos, if you could just go around digging holes all day long? Oh, he yawns. He twirls upon his bumpy track, pulls up his boom, and stretches his back. He sets his scoop down on the ground and snuggles up without a sound. Shh. Good night, excavator. Good night. Huh? See? The whole site's going down in a sleep. These big trucks, so tough and loud, they work so hard, so rough and proud. Tomorrow is another day, another chance to work and play. Turn off your engines, stop your tracks, relax your wheels, your stacks and backs. No more huffing, puffing. Team, it's time to rest your heads and dream. Huh? Is it getting that time for you to rest your head and dream? Construction site all tucked in tight. The day is done. Turn off the light. Good work today. Now, shh. Good night, construction site. Good night. Huh? Okay, well, first of all, we got... Yep, you got it. We got another... Hear it? Yep. Another word won't change. If I'm gonna... Had to play a song. And it just so happens that song... Whoops. There you go. Just so happens it's tubby time for little Ernie. I love Sesame Street, if anybody hasn't guessed. Are you ready? Tubby time for little Ernie. This is the book I had to read. And thank you for all the hearts and everything. I thank you guys. I just love you. It's tubby time, little Ernie. Does everybody know little Ernie? Yeah. What do you need for your bath? What do you need, kiddos? Do you have a list or something? Do you, Mom, I want my rubber ducky. Oh, yeah, the rubber ducky. Yeah. Well, I got to have my whale soap, and I got to have my sailboat. Well, those are just very basics you got to have when you take a bath. Everybody knows that. And then, of course, is everybody ready? Whoops. It's a rubber ducky. Do you guys have rubber duckies? I do. Mine's a big blow up and it takes up the whole tub, but it's fun. And then after the rubber ducky and the soap and the water, you're all done. And now you can get into your jammies if you weren't in your jammies before, because we're going to read another book. And the book we're going to read this time, you might even know my visitor. I don't know. You may not. Maybe you do. It's Billy the Cat. Yep. Look at cool, huh? He's my buddy. You know, my closest buddy, though, is here with us today, too. If I didn't tell you. Barkley, say hello. He'll be in later. He's going to visit somebody else. He's already got a girlfriend. Don't tell anybody, okay? All right. You ready, Pete? Okay, here we go. we're going to read Pete the Cat and the Lost Tooth. The Lost Tooth? The Lost Tooth? What does that got to do with Pete the Cat? Huh. Pete lost a tooth. Put it under your pillows, his mom said. The tooth fairy will come. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, that's a great part about getting old, kiddos. You lose all your teeth, you can cash in. Pete puts the tooth under his pillow, and he closes his eyes like he's supposed to. And he hears a jingle, 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 jingle. And it's the tooth fairy. Oh no, he's awake. Oh wow, I never got to catch the tooth fairy. Almost once I saw her dust leaving the room just as I woke up. I'm very busy tonight, she says. I can help, says Pete. Pete's always trying to help other people. That's just what Pete does. Great! She gives Pete magic wings. He can fly. How cool would that be, kiddos? If somebody gave you magic wings and you could fly and like be a tooth fairy. And she gives him a list. Visit these cool kids, said Tooth Fairy. Well, you know what Pete said, groovy. She gave him a list. And the list said Callie, Alligator, and Gus. They were his friends. Just take the tooth and leave a coin, she says. Pete's ready to go. You know this. He's all excited. Look at that. Yeah. What is he going to do? Oh, Callie's the first on the list. Oh, sure. There is Callie's lost tooth. You know, she snores. Pete takes the tooth and leaves the coin for Callie. Alligator's next on the list. Boy, I bet you don't want to reach in and grab that one too fast, huh? See, there's Alligator, huh? He's... Look, Alligator lost a tooth. Be very careful, though. It's an alligator's tooth, and it's very sharp. Pete slowly takes the tooth, leaves the coin, just for Alligator. Huh? Boy, he's being a good tooth fairy, kiddos, don't you think? Gus the platypus is next. Oh, he can't find his tooth. Oh no, what's Pete gonna do? He can't find his tooth. Here's platypus Gus. So he knows he's asleep. Where is the tooth? The tooth is not here. Oh, don't hit the drums. You know how Pete likes the drums. Don't start playing the drums. The tooth is not here. He looks under the bed. He looks under the pillow. He looks everywhere. The tooth is not anywhere. Poor Pete. His first night as a tooth fairy, and he can't find the tooth. Oh, where is Gus's last tooth? The lost tooth is lost. Oh no. Does Pete panic? No. He always keeps his cool. That's groovy. That's what you do when you Pete. You're cool. Oh, Gus is awake. Where is your tooth, Gus? Pete asked. Pete's like, what are you laughing about? He says, platypuses don't have teeth. Oh no, Pete didn't even know. But you know what? Neither did the tooth fairy. He was on the list, right? So what do you think happened next, kiddos? But I still want to be part of the tooth fairy fun, said Gus. No worries, says Pete. Pete puts a coin under Gus's pillow. Well, that's a good Tooth Fairy. That's a... Pete does everything good, though. Thank you, Gus said. You're welcome, says Pete. Good night, Gus. It's time for me to go back and be groovy at home. Great work, Pete, says the Tooth Fairy. No problem, says Pete. Do you think he had to get back the wings? I don't know, let's see. Not everyone is the same, but being kind is always cool. Remember that, kiddos. That's one thing I really like about Pete, is he gives us a lesson. He teaches us something every time, that it's nice to be kind, it's good to be cool, it's good to be groovy, but by doing the right things, not following along with whatever the gang says to do or whatever, but doing the right thing. And if you go through and you do the right thing, just a lot better. Teachers don't yell at you. Your parents don't yell at you. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. It's live TV, guys. Hear it? What does that mean? You're right. Costume change. And another guest, by the way. This is Marshall. Can you tell? We're friends, and we have been in group pictures for a long time, but we're just now coming. Then here we are. Why would I have Marshall? Well, does anybody know anything about a group of guys that really do neat, and gals, by the way, that do neat things and help other people? How about, does anybody know who the Paw Patrol is? Huh? And this story I liked. I know it doesn't tell you to go to sleep or anything, but it's the Itty Bitty Kitty Rescue. I used to have a cat that his name was Itty, because when we had him, he was Itty. But the problem was, Itty wasn't bitty forever, and Itty got really big, and Itty Bitty got to be about 30 pounds in a cat. That's really big. But I loved him. He was my best friend. So, let's read about Itty Bitty and the Kitty Rescue. And Marshall, obviously, is right in there. Look at, he's there. Okay. Oops. This is one of those things, kiddos. You gotta have glasses to see. So don't ever feel bad if you have to wear glasses. It was warm, sunny day. Chase and Rubble were having a great time playing catch on the beach. Oh yeah, that is really fun. Then they heard a far-off cry. Meow, meow. A kitten was clinging to a toy boat out in the water. Oh, Rubble exclaimed, that little kitty is in trouble. We need to tell Ryder, Chase said. Look at the little kitty out in the water all by himself. Oh, or herself. We don't know yet, do we? Chase and Rubble raced to the lookout to tell Ryder about the kitty. No job is too big or too small. No pup is ever too small, declared Ryder. He pushed a button on his pup pad and sounded the Paw Patrol alarm. Minutes later, Marshall, Sky, Rocky, and Zuma joined their puppy pals at the lookout. Paw Patrol is ready for action, reported Chase, setting at attention. Well, that's what paws and puppies do, right? Isn't that cool? They're all there. They're getting ready to help, guys. Stay up there, Marshall. It's all right. You'll get to the end here. You lean against Barkley. He likes you. A kitten is floating out to sea. Oh no, Ryder announced, pointing to the viewing screen behind him. We have to save the itty bitty kitty, exclaimed Rubble. Then he straightened up and added, I mean, we have to save the kitten. Zuma, your hovercraft is perfect for water rescue, Ryder said. Ready, set, get wet, Zuma barked. And Sky, we know Sky, she can help every time. Ryder continued, I'll need you in your helicopter to help find the kitten quickly. This pup's got to fly, Sky exclaimed. See, that's This is what happens, kiddos, when you work as a team. You can accomplish almost anything. Well, Zoomer's hovercraft splashed across Adventure Bay. Ryder turned his ATV into a jet ski and followed up above sky, zoomed through the air. She quickly spotted the kitten. We're here to help you, Ryder said, easing the jet ski to a stop. The little kitten jumped from her boat and landed on Zuma's head. Oh, have you ever had a cat jump and land on you? Uh-huh. Ouch! The startled pup fell into the water. Oh, no. Zuma yelled, don't touch the... The kitten accidentally hit the throttle and raced off with the hovercraft. Uh-oh, you got an itty-bitty kitty in control of a big jet ski now, or hovercraft. The hovercraft zoomed around the bay. Overhead, Sky turned the way and that way, trying to follow the hovercraft, twisting a really crazy course. This kitty is making me dizzy, she groaned. Ryder pulled up next to the hovercraft and jumped on board. He stopped the engine and gently picked up the shivering kitty. Oh, can you imagine how scared she was? Everything's all right, he said, pulling a slimy piece of seaweed off the kitten. Let's take you back to dry land and get you cleaned up. See, again, teamwork, really, really good. Later that day, Rubble skateboarded in Katie's pet parlor with his new BFF. For you older people, that's best friend type thing. Ah, whose cute kitty is that? Katie asked. We don't know, Rubble explained. We found her on the bay with no collar or tags and just this purple ribbon. Does the kitty witty want a nice warm bath? Rubble asked. Kitty witty? Oh, Rubble, goodness. Meow, the kitten replied. Do you want me to do it? Katie asked. Cats can be a little tricky to bathe. Tricky, Rubble said. Not this little sweetie. Uh-oh. What, have you ever tried? Huh? Kiddos, have you ever tried to give a kitty a bath? They don't like water initially. Normally, we'll see. But the kitten had other ideas. The moment she touched the water, she jumped away with a ow! She scurried along shelves, knocking over bottles of shampoo. Rubble slipped on a spinning bottle. The kitten fell onto Rubble's skateboard and rolled out the door. Oh, man. Holy cow. Well, Ryder better take control again. Down the street from Katie's pet parlor, Ryder got a message from Rocky. A little girl was looking for her lost kitty named Precious. Ryder recognized the kitten in the picture, and the girl was holding him before he could say a word. Precious rolled by him on Rubble's skateboard. She skated down the hill and disappeared into town. Chase, it's time for you to use your super sniffer, Ryder said. Chase needed something with the kitty's scent. Oh, on it. Luckily, they had her purple ribbon. Chase took a deep breath. She went that way. Achoo! Sorry, cat hair makes me sneeze. Does cat hair make you sneeze? And on they go. They got to look for the kitty on the skateboard. How many of those can there be in town, guys? Sniff, sniff, sniff. Chase followed the scent until he found Rubble's skateboard at the bottom of town hall steps. Good sniffing, Ryder said. Ryder in the... Well, we had technical difficulties, but we're back. We're back. Ryder's back. Everybody's back. Where'd Ryder go? There he is. Okay. Marshall's here. Ryder and the pups looked around and saw a shocking sight. The kitty was inside the town hall bell tower. How did she get up there? Ryder pulled out the pup pad and called for Marshall and his fire truck. See, here's where you come in, Marshall. See? Yep. I'm all fired up, Marshall said. Oh, that was funny, Marshall. And his fire truck screeched to a halt in front of the town. He arrived at the same time as the kitty's owner. Oh, she must have been so upset. Ryder told Marshall to put up his ladder. We need to get the kitten down from that tower. I'm on it, Marshall declared. He extended the truck's ladder and carefully started the climb. Yeah, see, he knows you got to be real careful when you're climbing up. You bet. Okay. Marshall reached the top of the ladder. The scared little kitten was clinging desperately to a rope, almost dropping and follow. I'll get you down safely, Marshall said. Come here. Meow, Precious whimpered. The kitten jumped from the rope. She tried to grab Marshall's helmet, but missed and clutched his face instead. Right in his face. Whoa! Marshall yelled. He couldn't see. The ladder shook. Marshall lost his grip, and the kitten fell off the ladder. This kitten has got 9 lives. Can you tell, kiddos? Wow! Well, don't you know, as always with the Paw Patrol, Ryder caught Marshall and the little kitty, tumbled into her owner's arms. Precious, the little girl explained. You're okay. You owe these brave pups a thank you for all their help. Whenever you need us, Ryder said, just yelp for help. Aww, that's our buddies, the Paw Patrol. That's our buddies. I love the Paw Patrol. Do you guys like the Paw Patrol? Okay, you guys, you go play with the other guys.
A lot of guesses that you love Paw Patrol.
Okay, now. Yep, you got it. Time to do costume change. Close your eyes. Hi there, I'm back. What shall we read now? I would think maybe something silly. Who could be a guest silly person? Uh-oh.
Stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Cookie stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who me, dum-de-dum, couldn't be, then who?
What do you think? Want to have some fun, kiddos?
Where did the cookies go?
I ate them before he got them. Ah!
Jar. The yummy, yummy.
Okay, we got hot.
Jar. What's up?
He talks all the time like this. I don't know what to do with him. But I thought because we all go through this in life. I know, I hear you. Would you just hush? Jeez, I'm reading bedtime stories. Someone might already be asleep. Okay. No more. Just lay there and go to sleep. Do your parents or brothers and sisters ever say that to you? Huh? How about, do you remember the first time, you probably don't, I really don't remember the first time, that you got out of your crib and you were big enough for a bed? I mean, like a real bed without a cage around you? I hear you. Would you please stop interrupting us? So, how about we read Big Enough for a Bed? And it's Elmo. Elmo's one of my favorites. Ha ha. Cookie Monster just gave me a very dirty look over that one. I like Cookie Monster though. Be like Cookie Monster good. When Elmo was a baby, he slept in a crib, just like the rest of us, see? Aw, baby Elmo. But now, Elmo is a big boy. Elmo's ready to sleep in a big kid's bed. Ooh, did you go through that change? Do you remember? Some kids get like race car beds and some get like bunk beds. When I was little, I had a bunk bed, but the bad news was my sister got the bottom bunk and I got the top bunk, and I really didn't get along with gravity very well. And every time I had a nightmare, every Everybody in the house woke up because I fell out of bed. But now Elmo gets a big boy bed and his is on the ground. So it's probably safe, right? Elmo's mommy lets Elmo pick out his very own sheets for his new bed. I never got to pick out my own sheets because it was like whatever mom and dad said it was, that's what it was. Next, Elmo knows that sleeping in his new bed will feel different from sleeping in his crib. It's change, kiddos. And one thing I know, you gotta get used to change. Change in clothing size and classes and your friends and everything. Change is the only thing I can promise you will never change, is there will always be change. Does that make sense? So Elmo brings his doll, David, and his favorite blankie with him to his new bed. That's really cool because I don't know about you guys, but as you can tell, I'm almost never without my soft, cuddly buddy here being Barkley. Me and Barkley, he's been my service dog now for 10 years. He really is good. He is really good. So Elmo brings his doll David and his favorite blankie with him to his new bed, and Elmo's mommy reads a bedtime story. See, I'm not the only one. Bedtime story to Elmo, just like she did when Elmo slept in the crib. Did your mommy do that, or does she still? Now, Elmo can't wait to fall asleep in his new bed. What a big boy Elmo is. Are you that big boy or big girl, huh? Do you like to have David, your soft toy, with you? Do you like to have
Grandma,
your Barkley?
They missed that story. They missed parts of that story. The internet cut out.
Oh, no. Okay, then we're going to do it again? Is that?
Yes.
Okay, you got it. My director just told me it cut out, so here we go. I don't have to make Cookie Monster talk over again because once he starts, he just is not weak. So we're going to read Big Enough for Bed. Huh? When Elmo was a baby, he slept in a crib, like we all did, right? And then when you get bigger, you're a big boy or a big girl. And now Elmo is ready to sleep in a big kid's bed. Huh? You guys know what a big kid's bed is? Are you all in big kid's beds? Elmo's mommy lets Elmo pick out his very own sheets for his new bed. Maybe like you could pick out Superman or Spider-Man or something like that. Elmo knows that sleeping in his new bed will feel very different than sleeping in his crib. Yeah, you got to get used to those changes as a kiddo, don't you? One day you're 3'1", next day you're 6'6". Who knows? That's how kids grow. So Elmo brings his doll David and his favorite blankie with him to his new bed. See? Barkley goes to my new bed every time I get a new bed. He gets to pick where he sleeps. And Elmo's mommy reads a bedtime story just like she did when Elmo was in a crib. There's nothing better than good old bedtime stories, right? That's why we're here. Now Elmo can't wait to fall asleep in his new bed. What a big boy, Elmo. Huh? Elmo went to sleep. Elmo went to sleep in his new bed. Well, nope. Yeah, I'll do this just for fun. Right? I like that one. But we got a new sound because I've got a new guest joining us. Okay? It's Bluey! Yep! Da-da-da. What do you think she says next? She's got an idea. So do I. Why don't we read Bluey and her sleepy time? Huh? Check it out. It's Bluey. I know it's real. I know. Well, let's do it then. You heard her. Here we go. All right, Bluey. By the way, this book is also on the New York Times bestsellers list, which obviously means somebody's reading to their kiddos besides me. I never knew that. Goodness gracious. Well, you can come to our YouTube page anytime you want. I got over 700 books, and we're going to have Bedtime and Disney. After we do live, they'll be back on YouTube in sections just so you don't have to watch it all. But please, please go to our YouTube page. Check it out. I'm really proud of it. Okay, here we go. Bluey and Sleepy Time. It's sleepy time at the Healer House. Bingo is on her second book with Mum, while Bluey is already fast asleep. Now it's time for lights out. Bingo wants to do a big girl sleep and wake up in her own bed. Huh? See? They're out in the living room, and then they go into their bedroom where they're going to go and get a nice rest. Bingo holds Floppy, her best friend and stuffed animal, close and drifts off to sleep. She begins to sleep. Cheek, cheek, cheek. And her eyes are getting heavier and heavier. And then all of a sudden, she's floating with Bluey and Bingo. They're dreaming. Huh? Have you ever had dreams like that, kiddos? Where you go to another place? Yeah, I have. See? And look at, then she sees her friend, her cuddle bug, huh? And there she's with, Bingo's really getting into this one, isn't she, kiddos? Yeah. Bingo sees a big, warm, glowing light. What do you think it could be? A glowing light in your dream. It could be someone turned on the bathroom light. But let's see what it is. They head towards it. On the way, they pass another planet. Ooh, good dream. Someone else has already hatched from this one. Someone hatched from their dream? I wonder who it is. What do you think it is, kiddos? Look at it. It's not a planet. It's an egg. Big egg, huh? Yeah. Bluey, can I have some water? Bingo gets up. Bingo hands water. Bingo goes back to sleep. Bingo and Floppy head off into space again. Ooh, another planet. This one looks cozy. Wow, they're having, look at, Bluey wakes up and she goes and gets her water. What a great sister, huh? Yeah. But she's back to dreaming, you guys. It's so cozy. Oh, so cozy. And then Bluey bumps into her. Bingo and Floppy feel like they're rolling up and down big blue space mountains. It's a lot of fun. That's a great, look at say. Yep. It's a lot of fun. Then they find another planet. Wow, these people just keep finding planets, and it's the biggest one yet. Do you know what the biggest one out there is, gang? It's Jupiter. Yep. This one is a lot of fun to jump on. So much fun that Bluey joins in. Not much fun for Dad, though. Guess what? They were kicking Dad. Yep, they were in their sleep, see? Not much fun for Dad. See him down there? All right, let's see. Then Dad picks up Bingo. And, oh, you're not going to believe this. Because Bingo has to go to the bathroom. Bingo says, can you sing to me while I'm going to the potty? 99 bottles of thing on the wall. 99 bottles of thing. 99 bottles of thing. Look, and they're in the bathroom. They all end up back in Mom and Dad's bed. Aha! That's their plot. See? That's their plan. That's it. They said, aha! The blanket slips off. The blanket slips off. Bingo and Floppy are left shivering in the cold. Bingo spots that warm, glowing light again. Oh, what do you think it is this time, kiddos? Look at that. There it is. That warm, glowing light. What do you think that is? On their way towards the light, they pass another planet. Wow, they're faster than Star Trek. This one has something spinning around it. It's Floppy's friends. Floppy wants to join him. Bingo lets Floppy go. That's the hardest part about loving someone, is letting them go. Yeah. Bingo lets Floppy go because she sees a whole planet full of Floppies. What's this? Something's heading towards Bingo. Whoosh, running fast. Look, guys, the light is headed right towards. What do you think it is? What do you think it is, Bingo? What do you think? Should she be afraid? Let's see. No. It's so warm because you know why? It's Mom just giving her a hug. Huh? Isn't that cool? Just Mom giving her a hug. But Bingo remembers that she wants to do a big girl sleep and wake up in her own bed. Bingo stands up. I have to go. It's a big girl now. I'm a big girl now. Remember, I'll always be here for you, even if you can't see me, because I love you. Huh? Do you think Mom knows how much she loves her? Huh? I think so. Bingo floats back to where she had begun, but she can't fit all the pieces together. Boy, does that happen to you in a dream where all the pieces don't fit together? Hooray! Here comes Floppy with her friends to help. Oh, thank goodness, look at, they can put it together with Floppy's help, I'm sure. Don't you think, kiddos? What do you think? Oh, Floppy and his friends. Oh, night, Bingo. Night, Floppy. Thanks for everything. Look at it. They're putting the earth back. Her world is being back together. There's old Floppy. Thank you, Floppy. Thank you. What would we have done without you? The healer house is still and quiet again. Bingo sleeps peacefully. Dad and Bluey sleep peacefully. And at last, Mom does too. Yep. It always does seem like it's the mom that goes last to sleep in anything, doesn't it? Well, let's see.
Real quick, we also request for shout outs. So Hello 6 requested a shout out.
Hey, hello, 6. Did I say that right?
But also there's looks like
Firefly?
and Jellyfish.
And Jellyfish? Oh, you guys are great!
There's so many people that are commenting right now. Osborne just asked for a shout out.
Yep, I see that, Osborne. Hi, Osborne. Hey, bud. Any other? Let's see.
To Floppy.
Just followed you. Oh, thank you, guys. Anybody that can follow me, go to YouTube and subscribe, because then you get access to all the menu items, the playlists, and all kinds of fun stuff. Wow, look at all this. You guys are just the best. Tell you what, then. We got time for another one, right? Well, I was told by my director and by my IT department and my art department. Oh yeah, that's my granddaughter. She's all those things to me. So she tells me this is for the older of you kiddos. Okay, so all of you get comfy, get big, take a deep breath, blow it out, and let's read Good Night, lagoon. Who would be in a lagoon to say goodnight? Oh, yeah. What's that guy's name? He's got those square pants. He looks like a sponge. Wonder what his name is. Oh, I see. It's Bob. Well, square pants, SpongeBob. Oh, yeah, that's who we're going to read. Square pants, SpongeBob. Wonder what he has to say about us saying goodnight. Here we go. In the pineapple room, there was a sponge in pajamas. Oh, yeah, in my pineapple room, there's always a sponge. Always in pajamas, too. And superhero balloons, and a picture of an octopus with a face like a prune. And there were 3 mattresses to make one bed. Guys, I'm not sure I ever got into him as much as I have since I read this book. So 3 mattresses sound pretty good. And a high dive board and a clock foghorn and a long jellyfishing net and a meowing snail for a pet. Well, I didn't realize you could have that much fun just going to bed, kiddos. Because it's getting that time. It's getting that time, everybody. Start winding down. It's time. Oh, yeah, and there's something else I got to tell you about before I forget. If you get a chance, go to drhope.com. He's got some of the coolest, funniest books I've ever seen. It's drhope.com. That's for you, Tim. Okay. And a squirrel that hollers and a boss with dollars. Well, a boss with dollars is good because then you get paid. Wait a minute. And a plankton, the nighttime crawler. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, nighttime crawler in his bedroom. And his goodnight room. Would you like to have a bedroom like that, you guys? Huh? What do you think? What do you think? He has a goodnight lagoon and a goodnight octopus with a face like a prune. Yeah, look at. Is that a face like a prune? Yeah, it is. I didn't realize it until I looked at a prune and compared it. Looks just like a prune. They could be brothers. Goodnight net and the hero balloons. Goodnight diving board. Goodnight foghorn. He has a lot of good nights to say. How many good nights do you have, kiddos? Huh? Brothers, sisters, dogs, cats, mom, dad? Huh? Look at that. A lot of them, huh? Good night, fishes of the deep. And good night, Patrick, who's already asleep. Patrick always is asleep or eating. That's the thing about him for sure. Of course, I like to sleep and I like to eat, so maybe I'm as good as Patrick or Patrick's as good as me, or maybe it doesn't matter. Everybody's the same. Yeah, that's probably true. Good night, pirate pitcher, and good night, knobby patty mixture. Oh, Krabby Patty. Whoops, don't have my glasses on. And good night, Krabby Patty. Krabby Patties are the best in the whole ocean. And they've got a secret mixture that nobody ever, he won't let anybody know. Kind of like Coca-Cola in theirs, or McDonald's in their special sauce that we call Thousand Island dressing. Good night, boat with a sail. Good night, meowing sail. Meowing snail. He's got some pretty strange friends, everybody. What do you think? Huh? A meowing snail. Huh. I once had a barking horse. I thought that was pretty strange. Good night, squirrel that hollers. A hollering squirrel. Well, I've got to get more and more into this sponge guy. He's really got some interesting friends. Good night, boss with dollars. Huh? Who's the boss with dollars? Yeah, the boss with dollars so he can get paid. And good night, friends. That's really important, kiddos. Don't forget to say good night to your friends. And good night, nighttime crawler. There he is again. Huh? Nighttime crawler. And good night, Patrick, who's still asleep. Patrick's always asleep reading or something. I mean, Patrick, everybody knows him. I like Patrick. This one, everybody should like. Good night, Bubbles. And good night, plants. Do you say good night to your plants? Lets them know that you love them, huh? Good night, plants. Good night, Bubbles. I had a cat named Bubbles once. Good night, SpongeBob SquarePants. Can you all say good night, SpongeBob SquarePants? Good night. Good night, Lagoon. Well, now we gotta kind of slow things down. We need to get everybody closer to knowing it's bedtime. Let's see. How about I'll use what my dad used to do with me, huh? And that is, you ready? Just go to bed, huh? Yeah. That's just go to. It's my. Somebody that knew my dad is the only thing I can tell you, because he used to. I'd say, I want this or I want that or I'm hungry or whatever, and he'd say, go to bed. Yes, sir. But we'll pretend right now. Is everybody in the pretended mood? Here we go. I'm a cowboy and I round up cows. I can lasso anything, Dad says. See? That's old Barkley for me. He's my cowboy, huh? He can lasso anything. Yeah, he can. In fact, when I get done with this story, I'll tell you a story about Barkley and his girlfriend. I'm a cowboy and I round up cows. I can lasso anything, Dad says. What's pretty neat if your dad goes and puts on a costume just to tell you he can lasso you. It's time for the cowboy to come inside and get ready for bed. Uh-oh. Look at the face on that one. He is not happy. He's a little critter that could just about stay up for ages. He doesn't need to get ready for bed. I'm a general and I have to stop the enemy army with my tank, Dad says. It's time for the general to take a bath. See, this would be about the time I would say, my dad would say, go to bed. He wouldn't be playing no more games. I'm a space cadet and I zoom to the moon. I capture a robot with my ray gun, Dad says. Well, Dad's really playing along good. I gotta hand that to him. Huh? I did that. That was the kind of dad I was. I liked to play before bed. The giant robot has captured the space cadet and is going to put him in the bathtub right now. Whoa. Whoa. Whoops. What did that just come up for? There we go. This is our first time, guys. I have no idea what is happening.
Still on the screen. Yeah.
Am I still on the screen?
You are.
Okay, well then I don't know why that's on my screen, but that's okay. This giant robot has captured the space cadet and is going to put him in the bathtub right now. You can see that? Huh? Okay. I'm a sea monster attacking a ship. Dad says it's time for the sea monster to have a snack. Huh? Do you guys get snacks before you go to bed? Huh? Yeah, I do. I have a sweet tooth. Yeah, I know, that's not a good thing. I'm a zookeeper feeding my hungry animals, Dad says. Feeding time is over, and here's the zookeeper's pajamas. Oh, look at him stuffing down all the cookies and stuff. Whoa! Whoa! There we go. We're getting down to the end, guys. Hang in there with me. I'm Super Critter flying over the city. I'm a trained engineer being chased by bandits. Dad says the bandits chief has caught you, so put on your pajamas. But I'm a race car driver and I'm just going to speed away. Oh, no. That's when my dad would say, go to bed. Dad says the race is over. Now put on these pajamas and go to bed. See? Now we get closer to my dad style. But I'm a bunny, and bunnies don't sleep in bed. Mom says, oh, they brought Mom in. Mom says, shh. Dad says, go to sleep. Okay, kiddos, lay down. It's time to go to bed. Well, maybe a tired bunny could sleep in a bed just this once. And he fell asleep. Yep. And that's what it's time for, kiddos. It's time for you to go to bed. Got a couple other things I just want to tell you about. This book, Dora Squeaks. Get it on Amazon. And it's Barkley's girlfriend. They have pen pals together. Great book. Go check it out on Amazon. Another one is this one I really like. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I lost it. Huh. Oh well. Dora Squeaks. Go see her on Amazon. Okay? She's got a series of books. Olivia Tartan is become a friend. Go check it out. Remember drhope.com? Join us again. We're about over, as you can tell. They're telling us it's about done. I've got a minute. I just want to say I really appreciate all your reactions I've gotten, all everything that you've done. I couldn't have asked for any better than you guys, my TikTok family. Remember, go to YouTube, subscribe to our page. We really appreciate you. I love your kiddos. I'll try to do nothing but try to teach them and make them good citizens and loving individuals that are well-read and know what they're going to do. So everybody, we're going to have the 13th and 14th. It'll be the 13th will be another bedtime stories. Let me know if the times are better for you at other times. I'll try to change if I can. And then on Sunday morning, the 14th, we're going to have a Disney book reading and just have some more fun. So come back and join us. Know that we love you. We love all that you've done for us on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. And I do love the kiddos, and I hope the education and the stories are helping. And know that we do tutoring and phonics and numbers, and we've got the Wizard of Imagination and the Wellness for Children project. We really work on just trying to help the kiddos. So everybody, come on back. See Grandpa Ken 24/7. But next time I may have a different hat on. Good night, everybody. Thank you and sleep well, and I'll see you next time.